What's up, everybody? How are you? I hope all is well. I am back for another video. This time we're talking about I'm trying to recruit all the sports talk card collectors over to CCGs, collectible card games. That's CCG. The TCG is a tradable card game. TCG. So I'm trying to recruit all of these sports card investors over. Okay, and I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why. All right. So so for those who haven't seen the channel yet, I'm T.O., the cardboard guy. I just kind of talk about investing in different CCGs and my journey within that realm. So um, without further ado, we'll start with reason one. I think the utility of CCGs make it a better investment than sports card investing. Don't get me wrong, you can totally make money in sports card investing. I just think that you can it'd be more beneficial if you go the CCG route. So utility, there's an actual use for the card. So, Magic the Gathering, White Schwartz, MetaZoo, people are playing this game these are all tabletop games. People are playing these games, throwing the cards down, boom, 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 so because that occurs, there's more scarcity because a card that could be worth a ton of money over time, if someone doesn't have a sleeve on it or a top loader, it's going to deteriorate the value because of the use of the card and the damage to the card. There is no sports game trading card game. I can't take a Derek Jeter rookie card and slam it down I'm throwing down a deuce of spades or something. I'm playing spades. You know what I mean? You can't do it. So I think that is one reason why CCGs, there's more value that's created because of the utility or the use of the cards. So yeah. Reason two, I think the art in the CCGs is something that you can really value. Some of these older cards, like in Magic the Gathering, are just gorgeous, one of a kind art pieces, right? And over time, this game was created 93, 94. Yeah, that's a lot of time. So these are going to become real deal pieces of art or treated as such, right? Because they've been around so long, and like I said, the utility, not a lot of cards from 93, 94 you can get that are, near mint or mint condition. A lot of them are heavy played, light played, stuff like that, and all of that has a determining factor on the value. But I think the art is fantastic, and it's something that you can really value. And that's something that really draws me into collectible card games in particular. Even the MetaZoo and Pokemon, the original, at least the original Pokemon with the watercolor art, I was really attracted to that. And I think that's why MetaZoo has really drawn me in with the similar art that they have. But yeah, so number three, I think long-term holders have success in CCGs. In the junk wax era of sports cars, the 90s era, everything was overprinted. It's not likely that you have a card from the 90s that has value. And that's unfortunate because That's about when, Magic the Gathering came out, and, it's nearly 30 years old, and, they should be, you know, rare or scarce to push values up, and that's just not the case. So that's really unfortunate about the 90s era of sports, is that they were overprinted largely. Now don't get me wrong, there are some cards that have a substantial amount of value, but it's few and far between. And it's just unfortunate, because Lord knows I went hard on sports cards back when I was in the mid to late 90s, growing up as a kid. So yeah, that's number 3. Number 4, guess what? In CCGs, injuries are non-existent. Kobe, this is a Kobe rookie. Tim Duncan, phenomenal careers, but, you get a Zion Williamson, God bless him, he's had a couple injuries, and you just hope that doesn't continue and he can really flourish and live out his full potential. Guys like, the kid from Dallas Mavericks, Doncic, Luka. You hope that he's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal player, and you just hope that injuries don't damage his career, because I'll tell you what, the value of that card is going to diminish. Guess what? Guess who isn't getting injured? A Mothman, a Loveland Frog, a Jeweled Lotus, a Mox Opal. Those, I don't have to worry about that in CCGs. I don't have to worry about it, So that's a huge factor, in my opinion, in choosing whether to go the sports card route or CCG route. And you don't necessarily have to choose one or the other. It could be both. You could invest in both. It doesn't have to be one or the other, but I'm saying why it's more beneficial to choose CCGs over sports. And I think I've got one more reason. The 5th reason, number 5. Sports cards are more delicate. Okay. So you see these pointy tips on this sports card, this Derek Jeter rookie. You see those pointy tips on that Tim Duncan rookie? You know what I mean? Like, now look at a Magic the Gathering card. They're round. This is huge. Just an everyday, card sorting, reorganizing, your collection, you could easily ding a sports card, and that could greatly diminish the value of that card. That is humongous. That is you figure you have a minty Kobe Bryant rookie, and you want to send it off for grading. You hope to get a 9.5, 10 maybe. And, while you're prepping it for grading, you ding the corner and it's screwed. You know what I mean? Not to say that you don't have a similar issue with CCGs, but the fact that the corners are sharp it makes it a lot more difficult to handle. It really does. If you don't have patience to move slowly and kind of take your time with some of this stuff, you can really diminish the value of some of your cards, guys. So those are my 5 reasons. I think those are all really valid as I wear a Titleist hat. But, I think, I hope that this was good content for you. If you're considering whether to go sports or CCGs or both. You could totally do both. I've got sports cards, you know what I mean? I've got CCGs, but when it comes down to investing, it's important to have a focus, right? You don't want to go into it buying an old 90s set of Magic and then you're, going crazy on like something mid 2000. There's no focus, you know what I mean? Um, so, yeah, I hope that this helps you in your collecting journey. And I hope that you guys make some solid investment choices out there based on this video, and I hope this helped out. But I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below, what you think, and if you could add to the video. I thought about doing a 10 reasons because I came up with a good amount of reasons, but even if it's the other way around, if you think CCGs are, less, they're not as, investable than sports cards, please comment below, let me know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and T.O. the Card Guy out. Later, guys. Have a good day.